Our software development is key to our business, and our leadership recognizes that. So we invest in the latest technologies and stay in front of that because it allows us to be the fastest to market. If you don't go with automation, you will be left behind. Your products will not be able to survive. Before using CloudBees, we had many different solutions out there. Being a global organization with hundreds of development teams around the planet, each team was autonomous, doing whatever they wanted. We had many snowflakes, open source Jenkins, various other types of build and deploy services. And the issue was really inconsistency. We didn't have an ability to see what was happening across the different groups. And we would have some teams that were dependent on other teams, and they weren't deploying as quickly because they were still doing things manually, or they had a very unstable build and deploy solution. But the other key part of that was to have a consistent experience. So we could have engineers move from one organization or group to the other, and the ramp-up time would be minimal. Once we were able to automate that and centralize it, then our business unit development teams could focus on developing software. And they didn't have to worry about implementing the infrastructure to support getting that development code into production. So when we moved to CloudBees, we were able to have a more consistent and reliable experience between the different development organizations. Where CloudBees came in is they offered the high availability, the custom plugins, the support, the professional services, so that augmented our team, right? So we were able to leverage all that, and it was less expensive for us to have to do all of that work on our own. We run on-prem, we also run in the cloud in AWS. We have flexibility for network connections, and they're always staying in front of where we need to be thinking next. It was much easier than managing all the VMs and slaves that we had on-prem. Much easier to have those instances be able to dial up and dial down according to the capacity that you needed at the time, because jobs run at different times and you have different capacity needs. So it was much more efficient to just manage the load. CloudBees helps with the adoption process because it provides simplification and a standard way of doing automation. So we're able to develop templates, we're able to share that experience across all of our development teams and have that consistency. Without CloudBees, it's more difficult to do that. Our developers can develop code, and they don't have to worry about setting up and supporting the infrastructure that CloudBees provides. Your quality will go up just simply because it's automated and you're repeating something that doesn't have as much human intervention. If we had not engaged with CloudBees, it would have been much more of a mess. It's hard enough in a global organization with autonomous development teams to get consistency, but the way that CloudBees is structured and also the flexibility that you have, we're able to address all of those different development teams' needs and keep some consistency that we otherwise would not have been able to achieve.